Sasabihin naman natin ngayon, ang Hong Kong Park, isang napakagandang escape sa gitna ng urban jungle ng Central District. Kung ang Hong Kong ay parang isang never-ending Zoom meeting, stressful, mabilis, at walang mute button, this park is your unexpected leave meeting button. At higit sa lahat, walang entrance fee. Libre ang peace of mind dito mga besh. Perfect para sa mga vegetarian na gusto lang mag-recharge, magpahinga o magpalamig. Kahit walang kayakap. Dito, pagpasok mo pa lang, sasalubong na agad ang Fountain Plaza. Water jets dancing in sync. Para ka nang wini-welcome ng choreography ng nature. It's not just aesthetics. May symbolism ito. And Feng Shui, flowing water represents prosperity and energy. So habang pinapanood mo yung fountain, pwede mo nang sabay-sabay i-manifest ang sweldo, jowa, at inner peace. Sana all, universe. This space used to be a part of the Victoria Barracks dating back to the British colonial era. Noon, mga sundalo ang andito. Ngayon, mga plantita, selfie lovers, at mga soul searchers na naghahanap ng closure at content. Pan around the lush greenery, the clean pathways, and the blend of modern and traditional Chinese landscaping. This isn't just a park. It's a visual metaphor for balance between nature and concrete, between chaos and calm, between what was and what can still be. 398 million Hong Kong dollars ang ginastos para buuin ang Hong Kong Park. Kasi minsan, yung tunay na ganda, mapapark man o tao, pinaglalaanan talaga ng panahon, effort at tamang plano. We step into one of the most breathtaking parts of the Hong Kong Park, the Forest Gate Conservatory. A glasshouse wonderland built to celebrate the beauty and resilience of plant life. Imagine this. From the chaotic rush of the city, biglang papasok ka sa isang glass palace na punong-puno ng greenery and serenity. Para kang pumasok sa botanical daydream, minus the Wi-Fi plus the oxygen. The first section is the display plant house. And the stars of the show? Orchids. Maraming orchids. May violet, may yellow, may rare white ones with intricate petal patterns. Parang taong complicated, pero ang ganda pa rin. Nakaka-in-love, nakaka-inspire, and let's face it, perfect din for your next profile pic. And did you know that orchids are one of the largest plant families in the world, with more than 25,000 species? Some orchids can bloom for months, and others only for a day. Pa-remind lang na ang mga magagandang bagay, minsan panandalian lang talaga. Pero kahit saglit, worth it pa rin. They are also symbols of elegance, love, and strength. Kaya hindi nakapagtataka kung bakit sila laging bitbit sa mga bouquet na may meaning. At dahil sensitive sila sa environment, orchids are often considered indicators of a healthy ecosystem. Kung thriving ang orchid, thriving ang paligid. Parang tayo rin sana. Kapag nasa tamang environment, gumaganda ang buhay. And you'll notice how the room is kept cool and slightly humid. Orchids love that balance. Too much sun, they will wilt. Too little care, hindi sila nagbo-bloom. Ay nako, parang puso nating lahat. Naghahanap lang ng tamang lambing para mamulaklak. And don't just look. Observe how each orchid is labeled and documented. May effort silang ipinapakita. May identity sila. A reminder na bawat isa sa atin may pangalan. May kwento, may purpose. Hindi lahat pang dekorasyon. Some orchids actually can survive in rocky crevices. Some cling to tree trunks. Others grow wild in the most unpredictable terrains. A true testament of their adaptability. So next time you feel you are out of place, remember, if orchids can bloom in the harshest conditions, so can you. Well, this room is more than just a plant display. It's a quiet lesson in beauty, growth, and resilience. Kaya kung may pinagdadaanan ka ngayon, dalhin mo ang sarili mo dito. Hindi man niya ikaw pinili, at least ang orchids hindi ka iiwan. Next stop, the dry plant house. Cactus heaven ito mga besh. Makikita mo yung iba't ibang klase ng succulents at cacti. Some are round and tiny, others are tall and spiky. Parang mga taong hindi mo maintindihan. Tough on the outside, pero may soft heart sa loob. Charot! But seriously, these plants survive in harsh conditions. Proof na beauty can thrive kahit sa matinding init. Sana ganyan din tayo kapag may heartbreak. And just a quick trivia, cacti store water in their tissues. That's how they stay alive in the desert. So, kung feeling mo, tuyot ka na sa love, be like cactus. Mag-ipon ng self-love. So, after basking in the glow of the orchids and surviving the spikes of the cacti, we now step into a place that's warm, misty, and full of life. The humid plant house. So pagpasok mo pa lang, boom! Parang kaagad kang niyakap ng nature. Mainit, pero comforting. Parang yakap ng taong matagal mong dinakita, pero hindi toxic. Now, this section mimics the condition of a tropical rainforest. High humidity, warm temperatures, at yung feeling na parang nasa loob ka ng steamy jungle. Pero, Instagrammable. All around you, you'll see lush greenery, towering tree ferns, climbing vines, giant banana leaves, and moss-covered logs na parang galing sa fantasy movie. It is like stepping into a living painting, one where every leaf is breathing, every drop of moisture tells a story. Many of these plants are epiphytes, meaning hindi sila nakaugat sa lupa, kundi sa ibang halaman. They cling, grow, and flourish using the moisture in the air. Oo, bes, may mga bagay pala talaga na hindi kailangang umasa sa matibay na pundasyon para mabuhay. Kahit walang forever, may photosynthesis pa rin. The air here is heavier, but it's refreshing. That is because the humidity supports the delicate ecosystems of tropical flora. Unlike dry climate plants, humid zone plants grow wide leaves to catch more light, and their roots are shallow but widespread. Parang tayo, pag may sapat na suporta, mas mabilis tayong mag-grow. Humidity-loving plants actually help in air purification. They absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen, making the air cleaner and more breathable. So, kung feeling mong suffocated ka sa buhay, come to places like this. Breathe, pause, and recalibrate. And syempre, hindi mawawala ang hugot moments. These plants thrive in warm, wet environments. Too cold, they die. Too dry, they wither. Ang lesson, Kahit gaano ka kaganda, kung nasa maling environment ka, hindi ka mabubuhay ng buo. So, choose your space, choose the people who help you grow. As you walk through this garden sanctuary, let yourself slow down. Listen to the quiet, feel the droplets, and if you must cry, hindi mag-blend ka lang sa fog. Walang makakakita. Promise. Before you leave this section, inhale deeply. Ngayon naman, let's fly into the Edward Youde Aviary, the largest enclosed aviary in Hong Kong. Bago ka makapasok, maririnig mo na ang mga huni. Ang sarap pakinggan. Parang sinasabihan ka ng good morning ng buong kalikasan. The aviary was named after Sir Edward Youde, a former governor of Hong Kong who believed in making nature accessible to all. It opened in 1992 and houses over 600 birds, representing around 80 species, karamihan endemic sa Southeast Asia. Ibig sabihin, di mo na kailangan bumiyahe sa mga bundok para makita sila. Dito pa lang, world tour na. As you walk through the Canopy Bridge, you're no longer just a tourist. You are part of the ecosystem. Birds fly freely above and beside you, while waterfalls and lush greenery surround you. Ang sarap sa pakiramdam. Parang finally, iniwan ka rin ng anxiety mo kahit panandalian lang. The aviary's unique mesh roof allows natural sunlight and rain to filter in, creating an environment that mimics a real forest. Hindi ito zoo. Walang cage vibes. Dito, respeto ang ibinibigay sa wildlife. While exploring, keep your eyes peeled for colorful fruit doves, curious bulbuls, and the vibrant sunbirds. Minsan, mahirap silang makita, pero once you do, magic, parang pag-ibig. Hindi mo kailangang hanapin kung sa siyang darating kapag ready ka na. And now, to end our journey in the most peaceful part of the park, the serene lake and the artificial waterfalls. You will see koi fishes gliding slowly beneath the surface, and turtles sunbathing on rocks like they own the place. At kung tahimik ka lang, maririnig mo ang rhythm ng tubig. Parang nature's version of lullaby. Nakaupo ka sa tabi ng lawa. May hangin. May araw. May tubig. Ang kulang na lang? Closure. Char. But here's the thing. Nature doesn't promise answers. It only offers space. And sometimes, yun lang talaga ang kailangan natin. Space to breathe, to feel, to begin again. Operating hours reminder lang pala mga beshi. They open daily from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. Yes, that long. The aviary and conservatory usually operates from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So, be sure to time your visit. Thank you so much for joining me. Escape into Hong Kong Park, a reminder that beauty exists in the middle of chaos, that nature heals in quiet ways, and that even in one of the busiest cities in the world, you can still find places to slow down, to reflect, and to whisper to yourself, okay lang ako, at dito pa ako. This has been your Kaukrayan Tour Buddy. And remember, hindi mo kailangang magpunta ng malayo para hanapin ang sarili mo. Minsan, sa isang park lang pala.